Hello everyone, in today's video I want to talk about the reasons why I've decided to sell this watch. So this is the Steinhart Ocean Vintage Military 39mm, also known as the OVM. So I've owned this watch for around 15 months. So in this video I'll be talking about the reasons why I've decided to sell this watch, and also give you my thoughts on and experiences of the watch for the last 15 months. So I am sitting in my conservatory, so it is raining outside, so if you do hear any rain, that is the reason why. So first and foremost, I am a watch collector, as most of you are as well, and what that means is that watches come and go from my collection all the time. So just because I'm making a video about selling a watch does not mean that I dislike it, or that it's a bad watch in any way. Okay, so yeah, I just want to put that out there. I absolutely love this watch. It's been a fantastic timepiece in my collection, and it will make a great addition to any collection for anyone that wishes to purchase it. So let's take this out the box. And we'll get it on the wrist. Okay, so the reasons why I purchased this watch is, I really liked the look of the watch. So it's a unique timepiece that is unlike a lot of watches out there. It is a homage to the Rolex Milsub, but nevertheless the Milsub is extremely rare, and you do not see many watches that look like this. So the dial and the design of the watch really attracted me, and it still does. So I have done a full review of this watch in the past. So if that's something that interests you, then please take a look at my YouTube channel. So I've got relatively small wrists of 6.5 inches. Therefore, only smaller watches tend to fit my wrists. So the perfect size of watch for me is 40mm. So this one, 39mm, is absolutely spot on. So let's get to the detail. So a couple of very minor gripes is well, first of all is the lugs. Okay, so the lugs here, as you can see, are very straight. So get it to focus. There we are. So what that means is that it does not hug my wrist as much as I would like. Okay, so the lugs are very, very straight indeed, and it does mean that there's gaps in the corners, and it just doesn't hug my wrist as well as some of the other watches that I own. So like I said, very minor gripe, but just something to bear in mind if this is a watch you are thinking of purchasing. So it is a limited production watch, but for those of you who are interested in purchasing it, so it was out of stock when I wanted to purchase it. So what I did is I signed up to the mailing list on Nomon Watches, and they will send you an email as soon as it comes back in stock. My advice is, as soon as you get that email, purchase the watch, which is what I did 15 months ago. So it is numbered on the back, so this is number 400, and yeah, it's a great timepiece. So the second minor gripe that I have is the height of the watch. So it does sit very proud on the wrist, and what that means is it makes the watch look bigger than it actually is. So I've got 39.5mm Oris Aquis, and it looks, although it's just that tad bit bigger, it looks smaller, and it fits my wrist very well, whereas this looks like a much bigger watch, simply because Well, A, because of the lugs, and also the height of the watch. Also, what that means is that the watch, you know, flops around ever so slightly when you're moving around. So the fit of the watch on my wrist is very important to me, simply because if a watch is comfortable, it means that I'm going to wear it more often. So I've got my you know, Casio G-Shock here, and it is the most comfortable watch in the world. You know, it's not the most best looking, but it's practical, and you know, it fits my wrist. I don't even know it's there, and that's why I wear that whenever I'm, you know, doing DIY or going to the gym, things like that. Okay, but you know, nevertheless, you know, it's still a very comfortable watch, and you know, a fantastic timepiece that I've enjoyed, you know, owning. Okay, so those are my thoughts on the reasons why I've decided to sell the watch. But you know, it's a beautiful watch, great for any collection, very unique, limited production, which is always nice. And I just love the design, the buckle, the oyster bracelet is absolutely beautiful. I like the fact that it tapers down. It's got a brushed finish, and it's just extremely high quality and value for money. So if you are thinking of purchasing this watch, please do so. And but those are my thoughts on the reasons why I've decided to move it on. So I do have a few watches in mind that I plan to purchase with the money that I get from this one. So like I said, I am a watch collector, and watches come and go from my collection all the time. I've really enjoyed owning this watch, and it will make you know, a great addition to its next owner's collection. Okay, well, that's it for today, guys. See you soon.